Is this like what you do full time? Like this is your job?
Got super blessed this last year to where I've been able to do it full time, and appreciate you having me on. And should we rip a pack?
Oh, yes.
Do you want to rip a pack? I mean, it's only right. It's only right we got to do a card rip. It's what I do. And three, two.
The dark side of the Force is a pathway to many abilities some consider to be unnatural.
Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Sith Talk. Today we have on the show Isaac from Synth City Collectibles. How you doing, Isaac?
What's going on? Very well. Thank you for
Yes.
having me. Super excited for this, dude. Ready to talk some Star Wars, talk some cards. You know it.
Yes. Awesome. So tell us a little bit about your channel and what you do.
So yes, hello everybody. I go by Synth typically, Synth City Collectibles here, and we mainly do pack rips. I started about 2 years ago on Twitch and whatnot, just live streaming pack rips. I've been building a collection for years, and eventually just started opening packs. And I'm sure you've noticed, Tony, where there's just not a lot of Star Wars card content out there. It's so hard to find and information about these sets. And I've just had such a passion with it where I started streaming and opening packs, and one thing led to another. We started doing breaks, and now we're in a really special time with Star Wars, and these latest releases have been really, really great. And I have been loving these latest releases. We've been doing some fun challenges with all the new releases, and so that is what we mainly do: open packs. But as well, just all in all, being a Star Wars fan, going to conventions, going to be at Star Wars Celebration Japan this year, which super excited about that. Just got my passport. That was a mission, and so we are ready for the trip. And IRL streams, vlogs, all those kind of things. But we love opening packs.
Hell yes. So for you guys watching, go follow, go subscribe to Synth. I'm gonna put the link to everything down in the description. So I've been into cards since like the 90s when I was younger. Like I used to collect
Mhm.
like Marvel, Pokemon, and stuff like that. But I didn't get into this Star Wars game until this past October. I went to a convention called ICCC, and this
Okay.
dude had a box full of all these cards that I've never seen before. And I
Yeah.
was I was like, yo, these are awesome. Like there was like Clone Wars stuff, OT stuff,
Mhm.
prequel stuff, Mando stuff. And like I bought a bunch and I'm like, yo, like where have I been that there's new sets dropping every year? So I started to pay attention. And I think the first set that I bought when it dropped, I bought a hobby box, was the 2024 Chrome, the
Nice.
Ahsoka one.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So I got one
Yeah,
of
some more
those.
here.
You probably got some right by you, don't you?
These are fun. These are
Yeah.
fun
So
boxes.
that was my first thing where I did the research. I found the release date. I copped it. I'm like, yo, it's fire. And
Yeah.
then I found my boy Battle Packs because he rips on drip on whatnot,
Mhm.
and he was opening 2023 Galaxy Chrome, and I'm like,
Yeah,
yo, these are beautiful. What the
the
hell?
arts. Yeah.
I was shocked. I'm like, yo, every card is a banger. So I'm like, well, is there a 2024 set? And I looked it up, and I'm like, oh, it drops next month. So it came. I went to Topps website. I got one Galaxy 2024 hobby box. Like I was able to order
Yeah.
one, and then I went to like a couple GameStops by me and found some
Mhm.
crazy mission. But that set, like,
Oh
I'm
my god,
like
so good. Of
hooked. So we'll get into the cards like heavy in a bit, but like
course.
I have such a passion for it now. One, because I've always loved ripping packs and collecting cards,
Yeah.
but two, because it's just Star Wars. Because I love Star Wars. You know what I mean?
Uh Yeah, no, they've really killed it with these last couple of releases. Right when you got introduced with Chrome,
Yeah.
this was one of the best ever releases. And then to follow it up with Galaxy and now the high tech, they're on a roll. And I've been telling everyone like this. I've been ripping packs for some time, but right now what they're doing with Star Wars cards, it's a really special time. to see these sets release and be able to open them. And I'm sure you noticed just recently joining into the Star Wars card community, because it's like a subset of Star Wars collectors, of card collectors then.
Yeah.
And it is a really special community. So many great people that are always looking to help you out with your
Yes.
collections, and it's a really special place.
No, it is for sure. So everybody that comes on, we start off with 3 questions. You ready?
Oh, I'm ready.
So the first one is, what is your favorite Star Wars movie?
Mm, mm, mm. I think it changes every couple weeks. Depends what mood I'm in. Um, I gotta I gotta say, give me three. Give me Revenge of the Sith. Give me Revenge of the Sith. I will say Rogue One and Empire are there.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
I know I'm a younger fan. This is
Uh-huh.
gonna be crazy to say. The first ever Star Wars movie I've seen in theaters was The Force Awakens.
Oh, okay,
So
okay.
I am
Yeah,
a
yeah.
younger fan. I am
Yeah,
a
yeah.
younger fan, but my favorite trilogy is still the OG.
Yeah.
I can respect the greatness, the OG. That's number one. I think it's iconic. So, but I got to give it Revenge of the Sith. Like it's got so many big moments
Oh,
and
yeah.
so good.
Yo, Revenge is my favorite too.
Yeah,
And like I saw all the prequels in theaters. I didn't see the OT because I wasn't born yet, but I saw
yeah, yeah.
all the prequels.
Uh
And
huh.
I remember seeing Revenge of the Sith like it was yesterday, like Thursday, midnight release.
Crazy.
Go and like it was dope because back then you went in and like you knew how it had to end. Like this dude Anakin is gonna become Vader and it's
Mhm.
gonna be bad. And just seeing it unfold was just beautiful,
It
bro.
was like a ticking time bomb.
It was. Now this year, coincidentally, is 20 years of Revenge of the Sith anniversary.
Yep.
I pray because the past 2 years, it seems like they've done it where Sapphire did the Phantom Menace set,
Mhm.
Return of the Jedi set. Do
Yep.
you think we're gonna get a Revenge of the Sith 2025 Sapphire set?
It would be great, and here's why it'd be so special too, because the prequels, Phantom Menace, Attack of the Clones, Revenge of the Sith, they never got card sets
Uh-huh.
except for wide visions, which are
Yeah. Like, yep.
like very very niche. They're a little odd. They're not as collected. So when we got Phantom Menace as a Sapphire last year, it was the first time we've ever seen the set or seen those cards, because
Yeah.
the Sapphire is usually a tribute to the older sets and does a reprint and a rebrand, and they have some really beautiful cards from 77, 1977 with a new host,
Yes.
and then the Return of the Jedi as well. They haven't done Empire yet, but the the Revenge of the Sith would be really, really sick. Not only the signers in there, you got Hayden, you got Ewan, you got Portman, but
Yeah.
it would be a brand new set too. So it would be something really, really special. And it's the greatest movie. It's the
Yes.
greatest movie.
I know, I know. So next question is what is your favorite Star Wars show?
Ooh, there's man, do I go animated or do I go live action? Do I go
Pick one of each. One of
one of
each.
each? Oh, okay, that makes it a little easier. I think for animated, I want to really say Rebels. I really think Rebels is underrated, but Clone Wars wrapped up way too good with season 7. Like,
Yeah.
and I am a huge Bad Batch guy, but I gotta give it the Clone Wars just because everything it's done, and season 7, and then for live action, I think I gotta go. Obviously, the Mandos are so good. I
Yeah.
really did enjoy Ahsoka too, and I think Ahsoka's really gonna age well. But give me Mando season 2.
Yo, Mando season 2.
Gotta be, dude.
It's not that it's slept on, but like people don't realize how insane that
Wild.
season was. Like episode 1, you bring Boba Fett back from the dead.
Mm-hmm.
Episode 3, you bring Bo-Katan to live action. Episode 5, you bring Ahsoka to live action. name drop Grogu, let us know Thrawn's alive. It's like, yo, that
Yeah.
episode was, I was like, holy shit, that's way too much information in one episode. And then the finale giving us the Luke that we deserved, that season was
Yeah.
goated, bro.
Yeah.
Goated.
So, bro, they did so much.
Yeah, man. I think
Yeah.
my favorite live action is Ahsoka because I love Rebels. I'm huge on Rebels, and
Uh-huh.
Ahsoka is just season 5 of Rebels.
Oh,
But
yeah. And they
that
nailed it.
that Anakin episode, bro,
Yeah.
like the episode 5, like this scene, that world between worlds scene,
Mhm.
bro,
Yes, sir.
it was nuts. Like
Yeah.
I felt like a kid again. I felt like I was watching the prequels back in theaters and getting a second chance with Hayden. Like it was amazing, man.
The longer that Shin Hati back there is looking at me, I might change my mind. I
Yes.
like the way
Oh,
she's looking at me.
and then that too, like I was shocked that Disney created 2 new Star Wars characters that felt so OT, so prequel with Balin and Shin, like banger characters, man.
Yeah, dude, they nailed it with them. And all right, rest in peace, Ray Stevenson. Such a legendary character he created, and I'm super happy with the decision. Did you see with
The
the
Hound.
recasting? And
Yeah, yeah.
I think Ray Stevenson did such a good job with that character and put so much into it. They need to continue
Yeah.
Balin's story, and I can't wait to see it.
I know. No, me too. I'm right there with you. So the last question,
Uh huh.
who's your favorite Star Wars character?
Ooh, now we're getting niche. Now we're getting niche.
Yeah.
I gave some easy answers, but now let me throw out the bald baddie Asajj Ventress. Let me get some Asajj in the mix,
Ooh,
though.
yes. Why Asajj? I've never really
Dude,
heard anybody say that. I love Asajj. Asajj is badass. We need her in
yeah.
live action. But why is she your fave?
One dual-sided red sabers. Only to do that is so sick, and she a little cute. And dude, I think she's gonna get her moment soon. I think she's gonna get her moment. We just seen her in Bad Batch.
Yeah.
I think we could see some more of her.
I would love if we got her in live action because, like, the way Ahsoka ended, Thrawn's on Dathomir, Asajj is from Dathomir. Like,
Uh huh.
that'd be crazy
That
if
could
she popped
happen.
up. Yeah,
That could happen.
that's dope, though, man. Yeah, I love Asajj. She's one of my favorite because in Clone Wars, she was a savage. Like, when she first
Mhm.
introduced, she would like kiss the clone trooper and then kill
Oh,
him.
that
Like,
scene.
yeah,
Oh,
she
bro,
was a savage. Yeah,
that
I
may be
loved
the
her.
best scene of Clone Wars. I'm
Yes.
biased, but
Yeah.
that's the best scene of Clone Wars.
No, super sick, super sick. So one of the main things I wanted to talk about was just like cards. So
Uh huh.
you mentioned so before you started like ripping and doing the streaming stuff, you when did you start like collecting cards for yourself?
So yeah, I really got. I was always into like collecting and pack ripping. Pokemon largely a lot too. Is I
Nice.
know an avenue a lot of people get into because I do have more PCs other than just Star Wars. I also enjoy ripping Marvel's a fun one, and Pokemon's great too. But in that era, in the COVID era, we're all locked in looking for something to do,
Hmm.
and they dropped 2021 Galaxy was really the set that set
Oh,
off modern Star Wars
yeah.
and brought it back. And I got my first box with my brother at our local card store, and it I couldn't put it down. I could not.
Yeah, yeah.
And then since then, I've worked on. I got a couple of my cards here. Some
Oh,
stuff
yes.
that I've been PCing and collecting over the last couple years. I'm working on a PC project that I'm going to reveal soon.
Uh-huh.
Of a set of the Kyber crystals. Um,
Oh, okay. Yeah,
so I'm
yeah.
trying to find all of them, which has been a mission. I've been having to do a lot of crazy things and trades. But while we're talking Asajj, this is probably my favorite
Ooh,
101. Uh, the
nice.
Kia Fuderman auto. And yeah, here are those kyber crystals I mentioned of these die cuts. Super fun
Ooh.
inserts.
Does
And
it slide in the slab or is it stuck?
it's not the greatest design,
Oh, yeah,
but
yeah, yeah.
I think they are redoing these. So die cuts are being done differently. They're making now they're making an inverse plastic of the die cut. So
Mhm.
it'll be fitted to each of them. So
Okay, okay.
PSA is gonna doing stuff with that. And here, yeah, just like this is the card that really started it all for a lot of collectors. That 2021 Galaxy I was talking about of the
Ooh.
Jedi a la
Oh.
Kurosawa.
Yeah, that art is insane. Like, that's when I saw when I saw Battle Packs ripping that 2023 Galaxy, it
Uh,
was the art that got me because everything was so unique and different and beautiful.
it's yeah, no, that's Jedi a la Kurosawa. This is the that's probably the staple of a lot of people's chases for Star Wars cards. I mean, it features all the Jedi. So anybody
Yeah.
knew the Star Wars cards, and I imagine we might have a new audience in here. This is a card. I mean, it features Yoda, Ayla Sakura, Shakti, and
Shakti, yes.
it's got them
Ah.
all lined up on the beautiful sunset. It's that's one of the most special cards, and I think it was one of the record sales where the one of that back in 2021 went for a confirmed sale of like uh, just over $15,000. So
Damn.
that's like the high end of Star Wars cards is
Yeah.
where they've that's I think that's been the peak. There's been some really big sales with some 101s. Obviously, Mark Hamill's signing again, which features really big autographs. But
Yes.
yeah,
That's sick. All right, so you started back 2020, 2021. When did you get into like streaming it and like selling it? When did you get into that game? Because that is a whole new world. Because I've
uh,
just recently got onto Whatnot and Drip, and I'm still learning how all that works. It confuses me, but I'm learning.
yeah.
But
There's a
when
lot
did
to
you
it.
start?
So March of 2022, I believe. So yeah, this will be or no March of 2023 because this we're going on this March will be 2 years,
Okay.
and um pretty much I was um doing in the evenings streams of card openings and stuff,
Hmm.
and then started to really like love the space and notice how every collector it like has certain characters they PC
Yep.
sort of thing. And at the time, sports breaks like are very popular. Where if this is a very expensive box of Chrome that we just mentioned,
Yeah.
that's $350 in most places, and it was really unaffordable to rip, especially if you don't find like a really great box, which can happen with pack rips, of course.
Yeah.
So it's a lot to just open a box. So breaking got really popular in sports where they've been like if you were chasing just a certain team or a certain
Yeah.
character or a player, you can chase them for like a fraction of the box. And that started we started seeing that in Star Wars. So got into the space where I was like there's not a lot of people talking about Star Wars cards, and I think it's a space where no one's putting a lot of content and information there because it's a kind of a hidden gem that
Yeah.
it's hard to get information on too. And so I just started opening the packs online, and on Whatnot is a really great site where we started, and um, opening the boxes and pretty much setting it up. So how we have our break set up is like if you're looking for a specific character, we you can find them in the box and be a part of the community and the rip.
Yeah.
And that's what really has been special is not only the openings but the community, and especially like with the character breaks and stuff, like everybody's rooting for each other to get
Yeah.
to find what they're looking for their character and helping each other complete their sets and everything. And being with the Star Wars community on those streams is just been such a special time. And then recently, which is more apparent in these last couple months,
Hmm.
after opening packs and stuff, I really found a love and a passion for just streaming and content creating, and of course, like sharing what we open and stuff.
Yeah.
So we've upgraded from the phone streams, and now we stream everything off of our setup, which
Hmm.
I just use a Sony Z1 to open film the pack rips, and a
Hmm.
face cam here, and we open the packs on stream, and then also post it up on YouTube and Instagram.
Yeah.
And those pack openings are really fun and special.
Yeah, that's how I found you from, like, those clips, cause like, it was,
Hmm.
like, popping up and, like, the clips were, like, the craziest cards ever, and then
Yeah.
I started following you and watching your streams, and I remember when 2024 Galaxy came out, you posted a video, and it was just cases on cases on cases, and I was like,
Yeah.
"Holy shit, who's this kid? Like, where did he get all that from?" I struggled finding my single boxes going from GameStop to GameStop, and this guy has, like, a wall. Bro, that's nuts, bro.
That was an I was in the same mode of that was a mission of finding that product, because you know how that release, it was very scarce to find that product, and we're getting to the point where we'll eventually get allocation and stuff from distributors, which
Yeah.
is going to be a really great way where we can get even better value out to everyone.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, no, for these latest releases, it is a scavenger hunt just to even find the product to be able to open it, because they've they've had such hot releases, and it's some definitely chased by a lot of collectors.
Yeah, so lately it seems like, from what I've seen, it seems like you're very, very successful with it. Is this like what you do full time? Like this is your job?
So yeah, so we started in March, and I always I was a full time mechanic out of high
Mhm.
school for a couple years, and streaming and doing content. Eventually, I've really found the passion in it, and I'm like, I'm young, I'm gonna just take a shot at this, and
Yeah.
put everything we got into it, and got super blessed this last year to where I've been able to do it full time and put
Hell yes.
all of our efforts into this. And for 2025, for this year, my biggest focus is really to focus on content creation, and
Yeah.
because I really enjoy streaming and uh, creating videos and putting out Instagram shorts and all those things, and showing people the treasures we find in these packs is just like my biggest passion right now is the creating part of it.
Dude, that is so awesome. I kind of
Yeah.
figured it was like this is your job, but
Hmm.
like that's so dope how a simple hobby of opening up Star Wars cards can provide for you to
Yeah.
live.
No,
Like
it's such a blessing,
it
and the community and the space surrounded by it. I've been putting into give give back everybody the best value of content and entertainment we can, because
yeah.
it's really special to be able to do it.
That's crazy. So that was another thing I was gonna ask you too, was like, how do you get everything? Because like I figured
Mhm.
maybe you had like a distributor, but that's something that potentially you're working towards now.
Yes, sir. So the it's a much different space than it was a couple years ago
Hmm.
with Tops. It was hobby shops used to get a lot more product and stuff, and um, it used to be easier to find it, but with the transition now, Tops is owned by Fanatics, which they've I think, and that's been something that I think is worth talking about. The
Mhm.
transition tops going to Fanatics, they have now been able with Fanatics in their pool to get the biggest signers for Star Wars. We're seeing Pedro
Oh,
Pascal come back now.
yeah.
Dude, it's gonna get crazy. And
Yeah.
Oscar Isaac signed for the first time ever this year under the Fanatics deal. So with that big change, it's been so much harder to get product, and where we're having to get it um, and scavenger for it, and in a lot of places, in a lot of times on releases to get it at the to get it at release is I gotta get it at like market, but just to put on the show
Mm.
and stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
But once we're at a point where we're opening enough packs and stuff and we're getting it right to the collectors where we should be able to get it at allocation prices, so
Yeah,
we can
yeah.
get the collectors at allocation, and that's what we're shooting for and aiming for with 2025 as well.
Hell yeah. So, Synth City Collectibles, is it just you or do you have like people with you, or are you a one man show?
So yeah, it's just been me for the first like year and a half, and then with a lot of these really big streams, I have a lot of my buddies help me. All my friends,
Mm.
they know how to pack Star Wars cards now. Best
Yeah.
believe it. No, but I've Matt. He helps me film and stuff. Um, he helps me part time and helps me put on a lot of these events. And now it's about to get really special. 2025, we're and even just started now. We got some other streamers who are joining, and
Mhm.
they're opening packs of like Marvel, and we have Matt eventually is probably gonna open basketball packs because we just really
Nice.
enjoy the hobby and cards and
Yeah.
like creating content together. And we're thinking about getting a content house this year of us just
Ooh.
all streaming together and hanging out and making content together. So Synth City Collectibles, we're gonna definitely have some more members popping up this year and really broadening the reach on everything.
Hell yeah. No, that's awesome because like cards in general has blown up the
Hmm.
past couple years, and like
Absolutely.
even me, I love watching people open packs, boxes,
Yeah.
even if it's not Star Wars. Like, you seen King of Cards, him
Mhm.
like selling at shows and stuff like that?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
I watch all his videos and I don't even collect sports cards, but it's just like the passion, the buying, the selling, the trading. Like I love watching that.
Hmm.
So yeah, that'll go crazy, man. If you guys are just filming nonstop, dropping
Yeah.
videos, clips, shorts,
Mhm.
because yeah, man, that's dope.
And hanging out, going to shows together, IRL streams, all those kind of things. Um, streaming, and making the videos is um, definitely what I really love about it all.
Yeah, so you mentioned it earlier. There's not, and I don't understand it, even to this day, there's
Mhm.
not a lot of Star Wars
No.
card content creators. I'm like, it boggles my mind because like they've been dropping banger sets since at least 2021 with that
Yeah.
Galaxy, multiple sets a year, and like they're impossible to get. So people are buying them. Where the hell are all these people at?
Yeah. Yeah. Dude, it is something where a lot of it in the Star Wars space, and even forget Star Wars, just card opening. Pokemon has a lot of big creators like
Yeah.
Leonhardt, PokeRev,
Yup.
those kind of creators, but you don't really see it in the sports space, and you really don't see it in the niche spaces like Marvel, Star Wars, and all those kind of packs. And I think it's something where now that we're opening so many packs on stream, I have I record all the streams locally and then send them
Yeah.
out. And now we're doing twice a week uploads on YouTube now of
Good.
our pack openings, and because there's just not much of it out there, and just our other stream moments too. Uh,
Yeah.
whether that's gaming streams or whatever we're doing at the time.
The other thing that grinds my gears, so I found out here in Florida, like where I live in the Tampa Bay area, there's a group that does card shows twice a month, like in-person card shows twice a month. And
Uh-huh.
I'm like, yo, that's awesome. So
Yeah,
I've gone to the last three, and Star Wars does not exist at these freaking card shows.
dude.
It kills me. Like, why?
Dude, it's definitely honestly, the Star Wars space has really picked up the last couple years, where
Yeah.
if you ask around, you might be able to find a lead and find someone in the corner of the show that has a little stash. And um I've been going to the last couple years, mainly for the people in the company there,
Mm-hmm.
of the Sports Card National, and
Mm.
is a really, really great, the biggest card show of the year. And it's always the last weekend in July. I went to Chicago in 2023, and then last year it was hosted in Cleveland. And
Yeah.
there's always a bunch of Star Wars card collectors there, and it's a good spot to see it for sure.
Yo, so the guy that I bought the cards from at ICCC in October, he told me about nationals
Uh huh.
because he was like Tops is there, and if you buy a certain amount of boxes, you get a pack where you get like the free
Yep.
those the redemption cards,
Yeah.
and he pulled a 101 Superfractor Kira autograph.
Woo!
Yeah.
Yeah.
And when he sent me
Dude.
that and told me, I'm like, well, what is this? So I went on YouTube and I saw another guy that was at that show, and
Mhm.
he ripped it because it was a free pack with purchase. So he's just
Yeah.
there at the booth opening it. He's like going through it casually. Bro, that dude pulled a 101 Mace Windu autograph superfractor
Woo!
in the booth and was freaking out. And
Yeah.
I saw that. I'm like, yo, I'm going. It's in Chicago, the end of
It's in
July this
Shy.
year.
Yep.
I'm gonna go do probably Wednesday through Friday because I don't
Uh-huh.
think I need to be there 5 days. But
Yeah.
I'm trying to get as many of those damn packs as
Yeah.
possible. Did you get some of those packs?
So yeah, I did a little video on how to get them on Instagram. Pretty much what it was is, if you took your Star Wars boxes there, they're called wrapper redemptions,
Uh huh.
and they opened up so you could go there and you take other sealed product there because they're free, these packs, but you had
Oh.
to trade in, like, you didn't have to trade anything, but you would take them a sealed box
Uh
of like
huh.
what the bounty was. So it was like a bounty hunt. It was really fun. I felt like
What?
Boba Fett. So
Yeah.
you had to go find the boxes, and then they pretty much take the wrapper off, so it like
Yeah.
voids
Yeah.
the seal on it. So you can just take back the same boxes over and over, and then in return you'd get those packs.
Oh.
Those were really, really fun rips. We got 12 of them. Did not get any 101s out of them,
Mm.
but they were dude, a ton of fun, and the whole bounty and the journey to get them was fire.
So I'm so glad because that you did this and you know how it works because I was so curious. So
Uh-huh.
like you would just buy a box at the show, or you could bring a box like from home technically, right? And
Uh-huh.
then
Yep.
they would just open it, and it was it one pack per box, or was it a certain amount of boxes per free pack?
There was a couple different ones. Like, if you had a 2023, I think if it was 3 chrome hobbies or a sapphire hobby, it was different
Oh,
ones. So there's different options.
wow.
Yep.
Okay. That dude, I'm so pumped to try that, to do that,
Mhm.
because like that'll be a fire video, fire clips, and like
Yeah.
the excitement of getting that pack you can only get there
Yeah.
to
They're
open it up.
super exclusive. There's a couple up that have surfaced online, and they go for like about $80 just for one pack of those. And
Yeah, but you never know what's in there.
you don't know.
Like seeing these two people pull 101 autos, like are you in a free pack?
Yeah.
Blows my mind, man.
Yep. No,
Wow.
it's a really great show. I can't wait for Chicago this year. And the company there, the Star Wars collectors there, oh my gosh, they are a fun group of people.
So you're going?
I'll be there. Yes, sir.
Hell yes.
I will be there.
Hell, I will see you 100% there, bro.
Absolutely.
I'm pumped, man. I am pumped. That's awesome. So like speaking of conventions and stuff, do you go to any other like conventions usually regularly?
I need to get out. That's something I got to put on my New Year's resolution this year is I need to get out to more conventions.
Mhm.
Other than card shows, I have never been to a con. I gotta get
Ooh.
out there. I gotta pop my cherry on a con. I gotta get on the field.
So celebration will be your first celebration and your first con.
Yes, sir. And my first time leaving the country.
Damn, that is
It's gonna be
so
a journey.
so celebration is a special kind of con. It's
Mhm.
not like any other convention because there's conventions that are like they're cool. It's a mixture of everything, but celebration specific is all Star Wars. Everybody is Star Wars.
Yep.
Everybody's happy, good vibes. It's such a unique experience, and this will be my fifth celebration.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I did
Awesome.
Orlando 2017, Chicago 2019, Anaheim 2022, and then London 2023. And
Okay.
I cannot wait for Japan. Once you go to Celebration, you're gonna see like you don't ever want to miss it again, bro.
Yeah. And it's not easy to get, dude. Me being in that queue. Oh my gosh. We streamed getting the celebration tickets.
Yeah,
Oh my
no,
gosh, that was stressful, bro. I was queued up for like an hour.
yeah, me too, man. I did a live stream when the tickets went live, and it
Yeah.
was a 3 hour long live stream, and everybody in the chat, oh my god, trying to check out. Oh my god, I got VIP, I did it. Like it was crazy, but almost everybody in the chat got it.
Yep.
So yeah, man. How long are you gonna go to Japan for?
I don't know yet. I think I gotta while I'm out there. Maybe like a week or so.
Yeah.
Gotta stay out there once I'm making the trip.
Hell yeah. Now, it's crazy. I kind of wish I got into the Star Wars cards back at least in 2023 because I was at Celebration. I
Uh-huh.
I walk by the Tops booth every day, but I never paid no mind to it because I didn't realize what the
Yeah.
game was. And then I went crazy just buying hobby boxes online, trying to pull like freaking different celebration
Uh-huh.
cards. Like there's so many.
That celebration set was really, really fun.
It was, and then I found out how it worked. So each day they sold one of the volumes. So day one was volume one, day two was
Mhm.
volume two, but you could also buy a case each day if you wanted. So day one you could
Yeah.
buy a case, get all four. Day two the same thing. I pray that Tops gets announced for Japan and that they do something like
Awesome.
that because I'm gonna be there. My boy Ricky from Pop the Bounty Collector, who's in the cards now too, he's gonna be there. Steven from Battle Packs, he's gonna be there. You're gonna be there.
Yep.
And imagine all of us at the Tops booth buying
Opening some
cases,
packs.
ripping packs on the damn show floor. It'll be
Dude,
so
that'd
much
be
fun
amazing.
to see who gets a sketch or a 101. Oh my god, man. I can't wait for Japan.
What was really dope about that celebration set is all of those were done by artists. So all those cards that they made, it was an artist sketch card, and then
Yeah.
they turned it into the
Oh,
parallels.
yeah,
So
yeah.
that mace you have, I believe it should say on the back, J Man Chan, who is a really, really popular artist. Is it a J?
Yeah, 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 yeah.
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 So he, you can pull the original sketch card out of those packs as well, and that's what the biggest chase out of there is. We actually found the Obi Kenobi sketch card. Um,
Ooh.
I should have a picture here of it, and that was one of our best sketch finds ever. We also found the Holdo, but uh,
Uh,
the Obi Wan. So
oh, yeah, yeah,
the
yeah,
light
yeah. I see it. I see
work.
it. I see it. Yeah.
But
Uh there's this one guy on eBay I bought some celebration cards from, and his buddy pulled the Anakin sketch one,
yeah,
and it's graded, and it's a PSA 10. I was like, what? Like, that's like a
that's
grail because
mental.
like I love Anakin. That's my guy right there,
Yeah,
and I was gonna order a bunch of the volume twos to try to pull that 101, but when I found out he had it, it crushed my hopes. And I think somebody pulled the mall already too, because I'm a huge mall guy. So it's like I don't even want to mess with that set no more because
Yeah.
like the grails are gone.
There's a couple still out there, but
There is.
there's three big ones I think still left is Grogu's sketch,
Mhm.
Ahsoka's, and Padme's have never been found yet. Have
Oh,
not surfaced.
the Padme would be a banger to get.
They're insane. Yeah,
Damn.
and the Ahsoka art is insane in there. Uh,
No, it is. It really is, man.
what I'm hoping is, and this is speculation, but those badge passes we're getting for Celebration, I don't know if you've seen
Oh,
Star Wars post them.
yeah,
I
there's like
hope
7 of
they
them
get
they showed
tons of the
us.
cards, and that would be
Oh,
Celebration.
that'd be sick. I just pray that they do something because
Yeah.
they did London 2023. Is that the first time, first year they've done that?
Yep. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So I haven't missed a lot of it. I thought they always did it, and I've been missing it for four
No,
celebrations. So I
makes you feel
hopefully
a
they
little
keep
better.
that tradition. Yeah. And like with it being London and Tops went all the way to London, they'll
Mhm.
probably go all the way to Japan. Like I don't
I'd
see why they.
imagine
Yeah. Damn.
with Fanatics in too. They've been doing a lot of really big events and
Yeah.
been doing a lot of really great things.
That the one pack that's dropping next month, the what is it called? Galactic Antiquities.
Yes, yes.
Dude, so like is the I've been hearing retails 1,000, retails 1,800. I've been hearing they're only doing 1,000 of them, 3,000 of them. Like what have you heard?
Yeah, no, that set's gonna be mental. So what they're doing, I've heard there's only 1,000 boxes made,
Okay.
and they're one pack, so 1,000 packs out there,
Yeah, nine cards per pack, something like that.
9 cards, and they are going to be. Um, I've heard. Obviously, we've seen pre-sales already selling for $3,000 a box, which is
Yeah.
one pack. So I'm hopeful. Don't FOMO. I'm hopeful we're gonna see it lower, but I've been hearing that retail is gonna be close to that $1,700 mark, which
Uh-huh.
just obviously absurd for just one pack. But I do really think there is a space for us for the certain collectors to get into a high tier
Yeah.
opening of that, and regardless, I think no matter what happens with it, and how Star Wars has been treated with these last couple sets, I think it's going to be a knockout of the park. Obviously, at that price, it's got to be, but um, with it, I think it's going to be at the very minimum really fun to see some people open it and see what comes out of those packs because it's
Yeah,
going to be special.
I'm so curious to see like the checklist to see
Yeah,
what the autos are because you get 5 autos with it, which is
true.
nuts in itself. Imagine like you're going through and there's 5 autos like back
Yeah.
to back to back. But like, is it all bangers or is it like you're gonna get a Pelimoto, you're gonna get the bartender from Kenobi, you're gonna get Bale's little daughter from the show? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm guessing it's just like
Frog Lady.
oh god, yeah. I mean, no disrespect to those actors and stuff, but like if I'm
Yeah.
spending 1,700 plus on a pack, I
You want to
want
find Hayden.
Hayden, Ewan, and Natalie. I want bangers, man.
Yeah.
I'm
Of course.
curious.
Yeah. So I think, of course, it's at an absurd price point, but looking at it, I can already tell you the people who are able to open it, like with how they've already laid out what's going to be in there, I think there's going to be a lot of value out of these packs because you're also guaranteed to get an oversized sketch card.
Yeah, I
And
saw that.
those we've seen in Stellar. I actually have a crosshair one. I don't have it with me here,
Mhm.
but they are really insane. It's pretty much a sketch card about the size of like um, a small picture frame,
Yeah.
and those they bring the most high caliber Star Wars artist in for those sketches.
Mhm.
And so I think that alone you're gonna see a lot of value out of 5 autos. I mean, you pull a Pedro Pascal,
Oh my god.
you've tripled that cost you're into it already.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
there's definitely the potential there. I mean, I think if they add the right signers, I mean, you see a Sam Jackson, you get an Amelia Clark, which have been more frequent signers in the latest. I'm really hopeful for the release, but I'm gonna be trying to scavenge some down, and
Ooh.
we're definitely gonna record the openings of that antiquities and putting it out.
So say if you only get one of them, say you manage to get one,
Yeah.
are you gonna keep it for you or are you gonna stream it and sell it?
Um.
If you only get one, say you just get one,
Yeah.
it's super crazy. You only get one and you can't get any more unless you pay crazy prices.
Well, you know me. I can't keep nothing sealed. I'm gonna have to crack that thing open. I can't put it in the corner. I'm gonna have to open it.
Uh-huh.
Um Now it's definitely I think we'll put together something fun where we see who all the checklist is released, who all the signers
Mm.
are,
Uh-huh.
and give everyone a shot at getting into such a high caliber product with a really affordable way to get a chance to be a part of
Yeah.
opening, and also some giveaways for people who aren't able to get in at all, to have a chance in that set, because just to be part of this space is such a blessing, and I want to be able to put on something cool with that release when we're able to
Yeah.
see it.
Plus that video is gonna be content gold. Like if you get
Yeah,
what I'm not if you get it, when you get it, bro, you need to export that video and upload it to YouTube quick because people are gonna be like fiending like to get it,
yeah.
to watch
No,
it.
it's gonna be crazy.
And
It's
there's not gonna be a lot of people with it, just like all the heavy hitters and maybe some people with crazy money that just got it, you know?
there's only 1,000 boxes out there. So, I mean, for collectibles, that is a short printed number for the entire print run of the set.
It is. So, since you've opened a shit ton of packs, have you ever been on stream and opened a pack and like somebody got the card that you want so bad? Because you know we all have that. I want that so bad.
Mhm.
Has that ever happened where you pulled the card and you were like, "Fuck, I want that for me," but like it's already sold?
There's definitely those moments. I've gotten out of now that I'm able to rip so much for everyone else. I've started every now and then with my buddies. I'll open some packs, but I've stopped ripping as much product for myself because I'm like, oh, is this the one with the good hits or something?
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know,
yeah, yeah.
and you start to get a conscience going. But um, I'm there's always grails that you see go out, but it's so special for me to be able to add that to someone's collection.
Yeah.
Look in the collection and be like, I opened that out of the pack is like such a fun moment. And like I said, the community is like so fun and really great people. And to be able to find their card that they've been
Mhm.
hunting for to open it out of the pack for them is the feeling where that I typically get, where it's like we finally packed this grail,
Yeah.
and was able to because you see the excitement when we open the packs.
Oh my
Oh,
god, yes. And
I
it's
I can't stay in this chair.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Especially like that one booklet you got, the Galaxy 2024, the Ahsoka booklet with the
Yeah.
4. So like somebody on your stream got that for like a crazy price. That's
Mhm.
insane.
Yeah.
And then you just ship that to them like, "Here you go. Here's coming in the mail."
Yep. That's how we have it out. So on all our openings, everything is already going to the collector, regardless what comes out of the packs.
Yeah.
So that's
That's
Yeah, that's and hey, I don't know what it is with me whenever I order something off of like eBay or something, like
Mhm.
the post office has the most scary delivery. Like my stuff is
Bro, all the time, bro.
so
Oh my god, I hate it. So many thankfully it's been cheaper cards I've ordered off eBay and it says
uh
delivered and it's not there, but then it
yeah.
pops up a week later. Like imagine if that would have been like $1,000 card that said delivered and just I'd
Mhm.
lose my mind. That's the
But
worst.
I gotta say, I gotta give a shout out. I've never thought I'd say this, but shout out the post office. All of our big grails have never had an issue. Obviously,
Oh,
everything's
thank
always insured. I put insurance on every
yeah.
big item, but even so, some cards can't be replaced by a
Yeah,
check. You
yeah,
know,
like
they're
a
one
like a 101. Yeah,
exactly,
like that 101 Vader Onyx you pulled.
dude.
Bro, you can't replace that. It's
No,
irreplaceable.
exactly.
That's nuts. So lately I've been getting into I just love autographs. Like the thrill of when you're opening a pack and
Uh,
you get an autograph, I love it.
yeah,
But another thing I've been doing since I go to a lot of conventions is bringing cards and having
mhm,
them sign it. So
yeah,
I shipped it out to PSA. They're putting it in a slab, but like
uh huh,
this World Between Worlds, I
uh huh.
had a Mojo out of 50. I had Hayden sign it at
That's
GalaxyCon in
awesome.
December. So I got that coming back this past weekend. The armorer, Emily Swallow, was at a convention like 40 minutes from me. So I
Yeah,
went and I had her sign this, and I love how it
that's
came out.
awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah,
At the conventions, I see some people even add a little inscription there,
they
which
can.
would be really
Yeah.
cool, like a little "This is the
It
way."
was yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. So that's the thing I've been big on now lately is like pulling autos, getting the autos that I want, but at the same time, I think I'd prefer getting them to sign it because you get that
yeah,
interaction at
of
the same
course, and you
time.
get a story out of it. You're like,
Yeah.
"I got this card out of a pack, and then I went and met the actor or actress."
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. So
That's a grail in the collection.
it is. So like how they just announced for Celebration in Japan, Ahmed Best is gonna be there. I'm about to try to find a
Mhm.
fire Jar Jar card that maybe I pulled, or maybe I'll order one that's like low number or something fire to
Yeah,
have him sign. It'll just be
uh-huh.
such a dope experience.
He's got a dope signature too.
He does. Yeah, man, he does. The other day, well, a couple days ago, bro, how long was that stream? 30 hours?
Yeah, too long, too long.
I didn't realize what you were doing, and I popped in on both days. So I popped in the first day and I was watching for a little bit, then I went to work. And then like the next day, towards the end of the day, I popped in and you were talking about hours and I'm like, has he not stopped streaming since yesterday?
Yeah. So on the releases, something we've been doing lately that is just I love chasing certain items, and usually like for Chrome, for Galaxy, for those releases, like you want to find the big superfractor 101.
Yeah.
So we do like you would see something for like RuneScape or World of Warcraft, a marathon for them to complete an objective.
Yeah.
Go to a marathon to pull the 101 card and the card we're chasing. So open packs the entire stream. And our longest one was actually Galaxy, which took 90 boxes
Uh-huh.
to find the 101 Superfractor. It ended up being the Padme 101 we found. And
And how many hours was that stream?
that went 77 hours, 4 days.
So a couple questions.
Yeah.
Like, how do you go to the bathroom? Do you take like naps? Do you
Yeah.
order food? Like, how does that work for 4 days?
So yeah, it's pretty much we did it all weekend. It went like Friday to Monday, but um usually like 3 a.m. we'll do a little sleep stream because the stream stays on. I'm locked in until we pull the card.
Yeah, yeah,
So a lot of DoorDash, a lot of mukbangs,
yeah,
a lot of fun moments too, just hanging out, and it's like a big party, like waiting to find the big 101.
yeah. and you're just sleeping like on that couch in your
Yep.
background, and it's just
Yeah.
live on
Tony
whatnot. People
Braxton couch back there.
and people just pop in like, why is dude sleeping that don't know what's
Yeah.
going on? Damn,
Exactly. And
that is nuts.
those are some of our most fun streams. Is I with everything I open, I would like to obviously have something we're chasing, and there's some really great chases in these latest sets. And
Yeah.
no, the Galaxy one, that one went 4 days, but it was so worth it. It was that 101 is one of the coolest cards I've ever pulled, and to
Yeah.
a really great collector too. Toys R JD. He does so many great giveaways, and it's just a great
Nice.
outlet for the space. So to be able to get him that 101 too,
Yeah.
it was so incredible.
That's dope. So what's the next set room? Is there anything rumored to drop, or is it like since Sapphire usually drops in what, like March or May? Do we assume that that's going to be the next set potentially?
So yeah, Tops they keep a pretty close case on these releases, so they won't really announce it till a month out. So
Mhm.
when they announce it, it's like, well, it's here. It's like we just got Antiquities announced. It drops February. That's in 3 weeks.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah, they bring it out of nowhere. We do have a bunch of rumored sets. I think I have pinned on my Instagram of what or what not rumored, but what was announced at a convention by Tops. And
Oh.
there's obviously Antiquities is coming, which and Masterworks. Those are the two most high end
Oh.
sets. And
Yeah.
one thing they have really special that stands out is the on card autographs. So,
For Masterworks, right?
yep, and
It's the
Antiquities.
thicker card. It's a little bit of a thicker card, right?
And so those are true on card autographs. So, like this Asajj here, I don't know if you can see up close, but there's a sticker there.
Yeah,
That's
yeah, yeah.
signed one.
Uh-huh.
So they're all the actors and actresses autos that get put onto these cards. But the masterwork and like the antiquities, those will be on card. So Pedro Pascal
Mm.
physically signed that card. So
Ooh.
those are especially like special autographs.
Yeah, yeah. Wow, that's crazy. Yeah, I can't wait for whatever the next one is, but I think my favorite so far that I've been messing with is just the Galaxy. That 2024 Galaxy was just
It's
so
so
special,
beautiful.
and I cannot wait for the 2025 one to drop.
Uh huh.
I just can't
Yeah.
wait. I want to try to be like a big boy like you and get a full case as a normal person and like see
Hmm.
with me, I'm just selfish. Like if I get a full case, I want it for me. I'm gonna open
Yeah.
it all live and then I'll
Yeah.
sell extras or doubles or whatever. But
Yeah.
that live stream is gonna be lit
Dude.
opening that when it drops.
Dude, you know the thrill of opening the packs. It's well, it's so much fun.
It is. Even when high tech dropped, bro, when high tech came out
Oh,
of nowhere, so like my local shop got it in on release day, and I was like, oh shit. I hauled ass there. I bought one pack and I was like, I don't know what to expect. As soon as I got home, I went live on YouTube right away. I couldn't wait. I was like, I need to see what's in this. So I went live and like I got lucky. I pulled an auto, nothing crazy, but I pulled a Rabe auto from
there you go.
yeah, and like I'm like, all right, cool. But like these cards, they're cool, but I'm not like in love with them like Galaxy. Like
Uh-huh.
I don't have a urge to go back and get more to rip.
Yeah.
I'd rather go back there and buy another Galaxy box and try to
Mhm.
pull something crazy, you know?
Yeah, high tech, its specialty really is the autographs. Really great auto checklist,
Yeah.
and it's that's a super fun set.
The next set that I got coming, hopefully it's here Friday because I want to go live and I'm
Uh,
off Friday. I bought 3 boxes of 2023 Sapphire Return of the Jedi
yeah.
because I saw that there's Leia autos, there's Peter Mayhew autos, and like, bro, like you can't.
Dude.
They're not with us no more. So like,
Yeah.
I was like, I'm gonna risk it and try because I was looking online and I didn't see a lot of people pull them.
No, so I'll give you some lore on that set because
Yeah,
that is the most underrated set. I did a video the other day. Someone asked me, what's the most underrated set? And
yeah.
it is 2023 Sapphire Return of the Jedi all the original cast signs in there. You got
Yeah.
Mark Hamill, you
Harrison.
have Harrison Ford, Peter
R
Mayhew,
R2.
Harry, yep, Kenny Baker. And that set's been on my radar for a long time. The only one of one autograph I've seen has been R2D2's Kenny Baker. So
Mhm.
all the other one of ones have not surfaced online, are probably still in the packs.
See, and that and exactly. And when I saw that the entire autograph list wasn't random people that you don't even know. It's all the OG legends. I'm like, yo, this is worth the risk.
Yeah.
And a lot of the cards are nice too. So yeah, 3 of them coming Friday, fingers crossed. And like the boxes are not expensive, bro. They
No,
are not
fair.
bad.
That's what I said. It's the most underrated, and I think the best entry. Like, even the autos are really rare. I've ripped probably about 10 cases of that set yet and have not
Shit.
found an autograph.
Damn,
It
that's
is it is tough, but they're out there. And but I will say the set. I mean, we pulled that Vader ice out of it, the Black Ice Vader 101.
yeah.
So there's some huge, huge cards in there, even if you don't find the auto. I actually am getting ready to do something special with that set. We do have some cases of it on the
Oh,
ready,
let's go. Damn. How many
but
cases you got?
we got like 5 over there for
Da-
a special event soon.
and those you ordered from online?
Yep, yep. So
Nice.
these, like you said, they're always with what I'm opening and all our streams. Like, it's always stuff like I want to open and I think it's like great value and stuff. And like you
Yeah,
said, the set's inexpensive right now,
it
and I
is, bro.
think I can find some insane autos and the big 101s for some collectors for a great deal. So I think it's worth the rip and worth the chase. I don't think you could have picked up a better set to open with the
Bro,
boxes.
I know. And cuz like like you get the itch where you want to rip something. So I just was
Mhm.
doing research and I like to do sets that I haven't seen done yet just for like the content purposes, like opening this set. Like when I first started, I went on eBay, I bought a box of 1993 Galaxy, the first Galaxy box ever, and I ripped
Uh-huh.
the seal box of that, and it was great. So I'm trying to just do different things, but at the
Yeah.
same time, I want to make sure it's worth it because like sometimes these boxes aren't cheap. You know what I mean?
No. No.
Yeah. And this one in particular, when I saw the autos, and I'm like, wait a minute, I looked on eBay and there wasn't a lot, barely any for sale, and none in the sold listings. I'm like, where are they at? Like, it's Harrison, it's Mark, it's Carrie, it's
Yeah.
Peter, like, it's Warwick, it's all the OGs.
Mm.
So that would just be the ultimate, like, freaking video clip,
Oh my gosh.
thumbnail, like pulling that Carrie Fisher auto.
Mhm.
Oh
And
my
and what's so
god.
special in there is she has confirmed autographs up to 10. So there's out of tens means there's 10 printed out there for anybody
Yeah.
who doesn't know serial numbering. So she has a one of one. She
Hmm.
has the number to 5, so there's 5 of them out there, and then there's a parallel that's also to 10, which means she has at
Oh,
least 16 autos you can find in there.
yeah.
And it's not like there's only one for the whole print run. Like, they're able to be pulled.
Yeah.
They're out there, and I think it's a really special set to go find the originals. And
Yeah.
there is no dud autos. Like I said, it is a pipe dream to land an auto, but if you hit an autograph, I think the
Whew.
least popular signer is Warwick Davis, who is an
Bro,
absolute legend.
I love him. I met him at ICC Con last year. He was there. Bro, he's a legend, bro. He's
Mhm.
he's Wicket, he's the Leprechaun, he's Willow. This dude is a legend,
Yeah,
bro.
and very rare. I mean, I've been ripping packs for 2 years and only have found 2 of his autographs. He is really rare.
That's crazy. That's one con you should add to your list.
Yeah.
It's in May this year, ICCC. It's in Nashville, Tennessee, and it's
Okay.
basically all Star Wars. It's a big Star Wars convention, and like I went last year, and that's like I found the card guy there. Billy D. Williams, Lando was there. I got an autograph from Lando. I got an autograph from Warwick Davis. Wedge
There
Antilles
you
was there. I got an autograph from freaking Captain Wedge. So a lot of like Star Wars love this year. They just started announcing guests, so they haven't announced the big names, but so far it seems like it's prequel love. The
go.
voice
Ooh,
actor for Watto's gonna be there, which is so random, but
yeah.
I want to get an autograph because I have so many Watto cards,
Uh,
and the voice actor for Sebulba is there too. So like,
Going to the pod racers.
yeah. So yeah, man, if you want to try to get, and that'll be a couple weeks after Celebration, but there's a bunch of us going, and like we're talking about it where I think all of us want to bring a box of something, either
Yeah,
Galaxy or whatever, and do like a pack battle, box battle, and just all
yeah,
rip together. So
absolutely.
yeah, it's
You
gonna
gotta
be a
let me know which cons I gotta put on my radar because I'm trying to get out there this year.
oh no, I got you for sure. But ICCC, it's literally Celebration, but cheaper and smaller and less crowded.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's a vibe, man. It's a vibe.
check it out.
Yeah.
Nashville,
So
that's a good spot too.
it is, man. Yeah, Nashville.
One day.
Yeah, Nashville, Tennessee is fun, man. So that's pretty much everything I had. What do you have coming up next that the people could look forward to?
Right now, like I said, we got a lot of content on the way. Where we're posting up all of our card rips, all the rarest pools we've ever packed, and doing daily uploads or daily posts up on all socials, Instagram, TikTok, all that, and then doing the more long form videos up on YouTube as well.
Oh
But
yeah.
big things on the way, of course, antiquities. I want to put on something with the most high end Star Wars set that we've ever seen. And it's the first time ever doing it. We're going to put out, obviously, opening that. And for anybody who wants to check it out live, we're going to set up something so we can make it more affordable because it is like I said, going to be around a $2,000, $3,000
Mm.
box. So we're going to, and anybody who's not able to get in, we're going to have giveaways up to get you a chance to be into it. So that's the big thing on the radar. Like I said, there's no sets set it, like they didn't announce any that are hard release dates yet, but May 4th we're probably going to see something. They typically throw something out there. Hopefully Revenge of the Sith
Yes.
would be fire. But that's what we got on the way, and just more content, just streaming, and like gaming streams as well. I got to play Survivor yet.
You never played it?
I haven't played it yet.
Ooh, so Fallen Order is fire. Survivor's fun too, man. I just finished my like third playthrough streaming it on my channel.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I was this is my like first gaming stream, and I was doing some Survivor, and I was like in the tutorial and chat. I was trying to like throw my lightsaber or something, and chat is
Yeah.
told me the Alt F4, and that ended that stream. So
Oh my god.
I gotta rerun the Survivor streams, and like I said, another big things we got coming is getting out to the conventions like the National, Japan for celebrations, and any other conventions, IRL streams, and vlogs, and all of that as well.
Hell yeah. So guys, go check him out. Link will be down in the description. Show him some love. But Synth, thank you so much for coming on, man. It was a blast.
Appreciate you having me on. And should we rip a pack? Do you want to rip a pack?
Oh
Let's do.
yes.
Let's
Oh,
do. I feel like we got to do something.
oh
All that pack is
hell yeah.
fired up. Yeah.
Let's go.
We'll do one of these. We'll do one of these right quick.
Ooh, let's go. Autograph.
This is an autograph in here. It's we might end up with the frog lady. We might end up with Hayden. Let's find out.
Woo.
Oh my gosh, a little Sig series. We call it
Yes.
Brooking a Siggy. Oh man, these I haven't actually hit one of these in a minute. Here we go. I mean, it's only right. It's only right we got to do a card rip. It's what I do. And 3, 2, 1.
Oh,
Okay.
that's not bad,
That's the
Dr.
first.
Pershing.
A little blue
Nice.
too to Fitty. Okay. Hey, I was expecting worse. So Dr.
Yeah.
Pershing, little Mandalorian action. We take
Yes.
that, baby.
Not bad. Hell yeah. Well, guys, that's how we ended the stream.
Love
Pulling an auto. But that'll be it for this episode, guys. We'll see you guys next week. Bye, guys.
Peace out.